Homework and Remembering Math Expressions, Unit 5, Lesson 1. This unit is new this week, and it is all about dividing whole numbers and also dividing decimals. There are 11 lessons, and this is the first. So this one is pretty straightforward. If we look at number 5, we see a standard division problem. 4,820 divided by 5. We read this from the inside out. So this is our dividend, 4,820 divided by our divisor of 5. So of course you could do the standard or traditional algorithm and do this like we always have done. 5 can't go into 4, but 5 can go into 48. It can go into 48. 8 times would be 40, so it can go in 9 times to make 45 to get a little bit closer to 48. We know that way, we teach that way, but I just want to show another way that seems to help some students that are more visual learners, and this is called a place value section. So if we are to think of this as an area model, and we say that the inside of this rectangle is 4,820, and the outside is the divisor of 5. We don't know this side. We know usually if this was finding just the area, if we didn't know the inside, we would say 5 times the length, the width times the length will give us the area in squared units. But right now we only know one width and we don't know that length. So in order to find that, we need to divide 4,820 by 5 to get this unknown length. So one way that we show to do this is the place value sections. And actually I'm going to make this smaller. So we have our number 5 on the width, and our number on the inside is 4,820. Now we're looking at this, so we're thinking 5, how many times can it go into 4,820? We have to first think, well, how many zeros do we want in this product or in this factor on top? To get really close to 4,820, we're going to want 2 zeros, because we know we can make a product that's close to 48 by doing 5 times 9, because 5 times 9 gives us 45, but that's not very close to 4,820, so we would add 2 zeros and make this 900. So 5 times 9 is 45, but then we add those 2 zeros, so then we add them there. Now we subtract, and we get 0 minus 0, 2, and then 3. So we have left over 320. So we're going to make another section, another place value section, and we're going to take this remainder, 320, and put it on top in this next box. So now we have 320. Same process. We're going to say 5 can go into 320 approximately how many times? Well, we know 5 times 6 makes 30, but that's not close enough, so we need to add another 0 to that 6. And then that makes us add another 0 down here, because 5 times 60 is 300. Then we subtract, and we get 0, 2, 20 remainder. And I'm going to erase this box up top just to give me some more room. Alright. It's never easy when you have to erase. Okay. So now I have this 20. I need to make one more section because I have a 20 remainder. So I'll write that on top and say, okay, well, 5 goes into 20, I know that. That goes into 20 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. And I subtract, I get a 0 remainder. Now, you're probably thinking, well, where in the world is the answer? Well, the answer is right up top here. If we add these together, this is expanded form of the number 964. And that is our answer. 964 is the answer to 4,820 divided by 5. And this is called the place value section. Okay, this is one strategy. And yes, you can use the standard way that we all used to do, but this really improves accuracy for students, and when they get it right every time. So this is a good model for them to use for accuracy. And we always will try to get them to go back to the traditional way eventually, but this is a good starting point.